Hey, hi, and hello there, and welcome back once again to Killer Frequency. Let me make sure I got the sound turned up to the appropriate levels. I'll tell you what, the lengths that I went through to ensure that I would make up for past mistakes, I played this game off stream for hours. Because the autosave feature kind of screwed me over. Not screwed me over. Okay, it was my own mistakes, my own curiosity, and my own trusting that I wouldn't get screwed over by the autosave feature. Turns out, I was wrong. Anyway, I played through a new save of the game. To get back to the point where we could save the guy in the freaking gas station, okay? Was it Chuck Brody? If I remember properly, Chuck Brody was the football guy. Yeah, athletics club. Yeah. I'll tell you what. We're going to make this work. And also, I haven't even been shooting paper ball baskets. That's how serious you know that I am. I'm ready, okay?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Let's freaking do this, okay? And then we're going to try and speed through the other parts.
Okay.
So that way we can get back to business.
Who do you think the target is?
All right? Target is Chuck Brody, of course.
And where will I find them?
You're going to find him at the gas station.
The gas station.
24-hour gas station.
I'm dialing.
That's where he
One
bought
moment.
it, and he works there now.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with
I'm going to
your
start
name
shooting
on it,
this again.
Oh, God.
Now that I've made up for my past mistakes, I can go back to
Here,
buckets.
I finally let myself forget.
Run! Dude, just run.
Talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck... Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
Please tell me his ass
Bombs
ran.
now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're getting a call.
It better be Chuck.
Hello?
Okay, I got the
Chuck?
achievement.
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. Town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
That's
Yeah.
not ideal.
Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but damn, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest.
Yeah, I'm
the
a
call board is
damn
lighting
hero.
Up. Get
Oh.
us into some music while I deal with this.
Okay. Sure.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
I gotta put this back. All right, we're back in
You'll like this
business,
next
okay?
song.
I'm for real that I played through the game from the beginning in order to make this happen. In order to save the people that we wanted to save.
There's got to be more in the basement to
heard
show us who Clive is targeting. And
A
if
dog
that's the
dying
case, we
sound
can get ahead of
effect,
him.
and I said,
Stop the killings before they can happen.
time to put in some
Forrest,
fucking overtime.
we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
All right. Now let's see if we remember how to get through everything really quick. Because we know where we gotta go. We know what we gotta do. I even put like a bunch of stuff up in the office just so I could get through certain early missions faster. Alright, so I think we gotta get keys to get into that other room. Of course, as soon as I start up another game...
A key? Was this always here?
What?
I must
I
have
already
missed
picked
it
it
when
up.
I
I
brought
forgot.
everything upstairs.
Did I? Yeet. Trying to think, is there anything else that I'm missing? Oh, right. No, I'm dumb. Ah, yeah, no, that's where it was because I moved the board. Okay, we're back in business. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Just trust me, okay? Drop those cans. They didn't drop. What the heck? Okay.
Hey, Kwern!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz
Hey,
the intercom when
Forrest.
you find something and want to discuss it.
Bop, boop,
Peggy,
bop.
I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking.
Come on, let me speed run.
Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Alright, so I think I remember where to find all these.
Time of autopsy is
I don't need the pictures to tell me.
cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor
We're gonna need this.
subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
And then move one off to the right here.
Small lacerations to arms, legs.
I'm moving so fast.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Damn right it does. Oh, sorry, I flicked my mouse a little bit too fast. I got those Valorant reflexes. Sorry.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Right, you can't do anything with that.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased,
Now
resulting
this
in
has
a
to be
fall
important.
from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned.
I didn't
Following
grab
that,
this
he-
before.
That recording. Shut it off.
I didn't grab this last time, but that's okay.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay.
A new vinyl for my collection.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
Okay.
And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. But I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. And I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. Than I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
George. Cause of death found dead. Type of death found dead. Then he just apologized to Virginia about it, which is fine. Well, it's not fine. Obviously, it's like bad, but these are details that we didn't have like a piece of paper that we didn't have before, but details that we already pretty much know. Now we've got everything.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how
Dr.
George
Sullivan.
died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What did it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem
I needed
injury.
to find this last time.
Apparently, his arm got
This is
caught
my
in a
redemption.
car door.
My
A
redemption.
car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe?
Or
But
maybe
then there's this next
a
bit,
person.
where the coroner thinks he was moved
Brain?
post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly.
That might be who
We've had
we
a
were
lot
playing
of callers
as
tonight, but
at first.
maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that The murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out
My
about any of it.
employer threatened
employer?
my family,
The one who orchestrated the
and I
cover-up?
couldn't let that happen.
Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on
What's
here?
going on
Someone
here?
wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to
Okay.
figure out our next step.
Okay. Oh. All right. We're back.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Oh. It's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
We gotta do it,
You're
Peggy.
right.
We gotta keep
So,
them entertained.
What's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Get her on the line, Peggy.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Shut that shit up.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers.
I needed to find
Virginia
that paper
Sullivan.
last time. Dr. Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here?
Plunker.
This? Is it you? Goose?
No, it's Forrest.
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving
Hey.
mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
I'm proud of Plunker.
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Uh-huh.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought.
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
So I felt like this probing stuff,
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
we were a bit too
Clive?
coy about our probing.
No, I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's
He already
okay.
came for you.
Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We have evidence.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And
It's a big
we know
cover-up.
it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found? Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick.
Yes.
For me, he used both.
Oh.
You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke
It's a
about
big promise.
this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We
But
understand.
who really killed George Barrow? It's okay.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe,
All right.
Virginia.
We're almost back. Almost back to where we need to be.
So, Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Oh, Sandra. We love Sandra. Sandra's a favorite. Sandra's a good
Aha!
time.
Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hi,
Hello
Sandra.
again, Sandra. It's Forrest Nash of
Press the
189.16,
buttons.
The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way
I
around.
forgot what I said last
How
time.
jazzy. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
We're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes
Yeah.
to just about anything you asked.
Why were you targeted?
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Are you keeping secrets?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw
You
anything.
see something? You hear
Even if I
something,
did, what would that
Sandra?
matter?
Come on.
And it was years ago.
Come on, girl. Dish. You okay?
Sandra?
Are you
You
okay,
okay?
It
Sandra?
was years ago.
We know.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found
Why
the
did you
body
say
in the
yes,
river,
of course, like he didn't know? We
I
do
closed
know.
my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would
Wait.
be okay.
Who was he?
Sandra? Who was he?
He was... He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Sandra, no!
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any
Who
better.
owns all the goddamn
you
property
truly did
around
great,
here?
Forrest.
Well, folks,
Where
if
is it?
anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please.
Fuck, I don't know if
Call
I
in.
brought that one up.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Oh, do we?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
I almost forgot to
Hi,
press the
Boris.
buttons.
I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
No.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on! It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid,
Pepper
can you believe
and
it?
Macca being a part of the
Folks
Roney
always
family.
called him Pepper.
That's cool.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
That I didn't want
Don't
to do it.
blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Tired of Brian Ponte.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
Uh-huh.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
This dude's crazy. I don't like him.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
I gotta walk my laps, Peggy. I gotta walk my laps.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay?
Okay, I
Not for
won't
tonight,
worry about him.
anyway. I think he's spent
Buckets.
for now. We've got another call. Whenever you're
Bucket.
ready.
It's Vince Ponte again. Did I already say this line? Bring it in.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don.
Don!
I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please,
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Please, who's next?
please, Don, if you know something, if you know who the next target is,
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
Yeah, it saved his ass. How'd you know?
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
What?
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping?
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Use a
Don't
key?
you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night.
Alright.
Shit.
A neighbor's dog?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window.
David Scobo! Yeah, all these clues made it really obvious.
He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Neighbor's name?
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please. I need to get in.
Get neighbor's attention?
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling, huh?
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course.
All right, come on.
Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Okay. I'm heading down. I'm getting that
All
one
right,
piece of
folks.
evidence that I should have
Here's
looked
little
at a bit
tune for
more.
you all to enjoy, while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Bump it.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something?
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
It's
Yeah.
so
Well,
obvious.
Tell you what,
but
we
I
have
was
a
so
Starling
distracted.
4000 or whatever here at KFAM.
Yeah, I know.
Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
So there was another piece of paper down there that I'm going to
Okay,
grab.
so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
It was the evidence that I needed beforehand to just like, I just kept making bad decisions. But it was this.
Woodside Apartments. Coming soon, No pets. Not open until... What?
Yeah. There we go. I needed to just not let the game hold my hand so much, not trust the saves. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game now. Save over the top of that. Okay. And we're gonna do our business. Okay, we're gonna get in there.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
How many people have you
see.
killed? I've saved everybody. Oh wait. I'll look again.
I'll go back and look again.
Don't be too
I
long.
literally picked it up.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Shouldn't have assumed you
Starling
killed people. I
4000
apologize.
Security manual. It's
So
got a bunch of codes.
first
Good.
time.
And did you find
Hold on,
anything
I'm gonna
else?
pause this real quick since you're asking. First time that I played through this, I did a good job of like saving most everybody, but towards the end, towards these parts, I was like, oh, the autosave will just like catch if I ever fuck up, then I can just go back in the autosave and I'll be fine, right? I was just playing very flippantly because I kind of wanted to like see what would happen if I went down a bad path. And then the autosave completely screwed me over, and I heard a dog's dying sound, and I said, I'm fixing this. And so I played through the entire game again to get back here and fix this, because I just wanted to see like what would happen. And then the autosave was like, nope, you killed a dog. So
I found a flyer for the apartments.
I'm righting
They're
my
not open
wrongs.
for move-in till next month. No pets, and they're located pretty far from the trains.
Ah, so Dawn probably isn't trying to get into Woodside, is she?
Doesn't seem like it.
All right. Well, I'll get Dawn
Quite
back on the
commitment.
line
Do you
then.
prefer indie
Forrest.
story-driven
I'll let you
games or
take
more
it from
variety?
here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When
I
you're
love
ready, shut the music off.
I love indie games. I love variety. I love all kinds of, cool games like this.
Time to turn the music off.
Okay, yeah. No,
Line 1.
I love it
Whenever
all.
you're ready.
Line 1 whenever you're ready.
Don, are you
Don!
there? This
You
is
lied to
Forrest
me.
Nash from 189.16.
I yelled. I
The
was worried that I
Scream.
scared my own dog.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid.
We're calling out Dawn.
What's the code to the gate?
See, like, I was like, all right, let's just give her the entry code. We're gonna give her the alarm test activation code.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
I gave her the right code because I was like, let's see what happens. I'm kind of curious.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespect the sanctity of the ring!
Roller
Don't
Ricky!
ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Yes.
Hello?
Please
Someone
forgive
there?
me for my
Ricky,
curiosity.
Get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
We saved Ricky.
Forrest, man, you
We
got no
saved
idea.
Max.
That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best
Neither
friend,
can I.
you know?
I couldn't let anything
Listen,
happen
man,
to
I'm
Maxie
heading back
either.
inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever.
Let's
That's
go,
a
me
done
and
deal.
Peggy can
I-
skate for free.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Let's play Final Breath. Yeah.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my suspicions. Yeah, I
I
sure
had my
did.
suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Okay. Is there something wrong with talking to someone? I thought she was just a regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
Yeah, Peggy.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's
Oh,
right.
right.
She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safe.
Sorry, I just go on the radio and just
For
start
those of you
making
listening
noises.
to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We're neighbors, look out for each other, and stay safe.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake
This
name.
could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or
I don't know if
you
we
have
had any
info on the
verification that
killer,
that could actually
please
be
call
their
in.
name.
You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
So now we're in uncharted waters. I haven't.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest
If
Nash on 189.16.
If it's Ponty,
The
I'm
Scream.
gonna be mad.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Oh, it's Murphy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Detroit.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if
Look,
I can
it's-
say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando. if I
Murphy's
didn't
a
try to
good
help,
dad.
You know?
You're a good father, see?
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't
know. Really?
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
There's nothing wrong with that, Murphy.
Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
No worries.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
Don't trust the autosave. Never trust the autosave.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Bow,
Please
bow.
help me. My name is Casey Moore.
Oh, shit.
I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Was it the Whistling Man?
Casey, was his attacker the Whistling Man?
The who?
Fuck.
I had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help
So
here.
it was
I'll
the
get you
Whistling
help,
Man.
But I need to know, where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out.
That's kind of messed
I waited
up.
until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please.
Not so funny
he
now,
needs
is
to get
it?
to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion
Okay.
at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What is your friend's
What's
name?
your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
I don't
Can
think
you
we've
tell
heard
us
that
where
name
Jason
before.
was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any
Nobody
way to
has a
drive him
car?
right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
I
Damn
do,
it.
kinda.
I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Okay, it's a memory game. I can do that. We can handle it.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Stem
Lay
the
him
bleed.
down.
Lay him
Apply
down.
continuous pressure
Apply
directly
continuous
to
pressure.
the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable.
Clean cloth over the
Apply
wounds.
pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Leave it in.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes
I
sense,
would have thought
though.
of that. I knew that.
God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast.
Okay.
If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it.
Leave
Just
the
apply
cloth.
another on top of it.
Add more
If it's
cloth.
safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs.
Elevate his
Try to
legs.
keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
Tell him everything's all right.
Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now.
Okay.
Try to stop the bleeding. Find
This is
someone to get
doable.
him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello?
All right,
Forrest,
we
are
got
you
this.
there?
We can remember all this. How's Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've
Okay.
been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey.
Okay.
The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should
Leave
I
it.
pull it out?
Don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Okay. Probably leave the knife alone.
All right. I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Okay.
Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Come on.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Call Dr. Sullivan. Could somebody nearby help?
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
Oh, that
You
sounds
skipped it, didn't
fun.
you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
Come on.
I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Where the
Got
fuck
it.
is
I'll look through their
Reggie's
files in
office?
Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records
How
and
much of
replacing
this is
them with these
necessary?
floppy disks.
Yeah.
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
Our personnel
That's
files
good to
might be
know.
on a floppy disk. Okay.
Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office
would
and
hope so.
see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
His office is in the basement.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Okay. This is fine. What was that? I'm seeing things. I'm going crazy. Okay.
That's not opening.
Okay. So this is the last office that we'll be able to get into. Get this shit out of here. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing post-it notes. Got it.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Acts forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. Okay. It's not. Okay. Hint. Very important date. First aid. 13. That seems like an important date. Remember, Reggie Jr.'s birthday is on 9/10, not 10/9. Last year's was a disaster. Reggie Jr.'s birthday. 9/10. Okay, now we just need a year. Is it 0910? Is it? Oh, it's a 6-digit code. Oh, this ain't nothing. 0910. Okay. Hey, what do you got here? Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now.
Could this be it?
Pizza delivery killer who kills pizza, free slice, terrifyingly theirs. Takes place 11/7. Very important date for the town. Grey Goose Gathering event where a large number of geese. Okay, we need to kill off Megan's support network. Maybe partner with Ponte's Pizza for the launch. 110. Orders just received pizza cutter. What the hell? So I'm gonna guess that it's his son's birthday, which was 0910. No? Okay. 1107.
Nice.
Okay. What are you? Personnel file, John Hodges. What the fuck? That freaked me out a little bit. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he's a war medic, but station policy to send it. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured. Okay. John is 14 Nancy Drive. John is 14 Nancy Drive. And he's like a medic and all this jazz.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
I sure can. Alright, so where's the intercom?
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I got the safe open, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for in these files.
We need to know who can do first aid, and we need them to be close to Nancy Drive. Anything further away than a street or two is probably too far.
Wayland Road.
Anyone who ticks those two boxes is our best bet.
Got it. I'll take another look at the files. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
So Wayland Road
Peggy,
is...
I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
What the fuck? 22 Nancy Drive. Karen has really stepped up to her duties. Started mentoring Peggy. Karen also skipped. Karen was not there. I honestly feel like it's probably the most obvious answer. And he's on Nancy Drive. 14 Craven Street. Okay. So it's got to be John Hedges. 14 Nancy Drive. And he was a war medic. Okay.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who
I
to
think
call.
I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate Jason's legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his leg
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
He's going to be fine.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to
He's
be
gonna be okay.
Okay?
Okay.
We're doing everything right.
I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
Call John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM.
I don't have my
We have an
buttons to
emergency
press.
and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
This is somebody has been stabbed.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think
25
we got his friends
Nancy
to stem the
Drive.
bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Let's go,
Thank you,
John.
We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
How is he now?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges.
Sorry.
I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay.
Let's go.
We'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
That's another Dubski.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Hold on, I gotta see if there's anything baller over here. Any sneaky things? What does this say about me? Can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, but he's currently blacklisted for any reputable station. But honestly, we don't have the reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team. Seems to have his lone wolf thing going on. Heard him called Janny Janine and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen.
Better put a record on.
Shut up. I'm snooping. I forgot that it was crouched. Where's Peggy? That's John. That's Barbara. That's someone else.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Shut up. I'm investigating. I'm seeing what the boss has to say about you. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Fuck.
Come on, Forrest. Put some music on already.
Shut up. Okay, I've never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family together. Maybe we need to run this station more on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She's been shy about getting involved in calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know.
What song should I play?
Peggy and Karen have missed another work event. Blah. Okay, whatever. I wasn't looking at this. I wasn't. Oh. Oh. I wonder what song I should play. Boop. Forrest, come up here and play something. I can't move from the room that I'm in to do that. God. Lazy. I want this one.
A classic backed by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds.
Great. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Oh. Oh. Is there anything else that we want to, like, bring into the room? I feel like we've gathered everything that we can. What if we just cleaned up the office space? You think they'd appreciate me for that? This place is messy as hell, to be honest. Alright. I can't think of anything else that I need to do. 'Cause we've gathered up quite a bit. Every last bit of evidence, every last clue, and we've saved everybody so far. This might be the final stretch. And we'll get to it in the next video. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here because it's already been an hour. Next one will probably be the finale. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those beautiful things. I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.